What's going on, YouTube? Well, we have reached almost the point where this is almost full. If you watched my last video, you'll know I got 3 more rolls of 40% coming in for this stacking challenge, which went way quicker than I thought it would. Pet the pirate, love the pirate. And we're not going to get it all in there. It has shipped, excuse me. So I'm going to be here for a little while. So we're going to move on to stacking challenge number 2. And this is still full, almost, of that 40%. This bad boy's empty, hungry. And before I tell you what I'm putting in there, or show you, I got to tell you I am ecstatic that so many new stackers are out there. I had no idea. So I want to preface this by saying I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Make your own decisions that aren't based on what I say or do, but if you decide to do that, make sure that they are your own decisions and you have done your own research. I will cover some things that I think are important for the people who are new to this community, which again, I'm really happy that there's a lot of new people. People are waking up, which is great. Let me start off by saying I would not make your entire stack 40%. Okay? I think it's great to have. I think we as stackers need to learn to love it more, because 7 of them make an ounce of 999 fine silver, and that's really at the end of the day what matters. I prefer 90% generally. I'm learning to love 40% as much as 90, honestly, at this point. But if I were to pick between building an entire stack of one thing and one thing only, and my 2 choices were 40 or 90, I'd probably pick 90. Except for now, I'd pick 40 because the premiums aren't so high. So I would not make your entire stack 40%. I wouldn't make your entire stack 90% either. I would have an abundance. I would have choices, options. Anyway, that being said, I am picking up what I'm picking up for this new challenge. And this totally depends, okay? Online, and I do have 8 of these, well, we'll get back to that. Online, I'm paying about $23 and change per troy ounce, and I'm doing it the cheapest way possible. I'm using the cheapest payment method possible, either e-check, which I don't like doing, but I've been doing it to speed up the process, or money order to save on the fees. I'm paying 23 and change. It's in the low 23s to mid 23s to high 23s, depending on the price of silver, how it fluctuates daily, which I'm sure by now you're aware of. And here's the kicker, though. I can get it as low as $18 per ounce. And that's at my LCS. And that's what's going to start this conversation today. Again, I would not build my whole stack off this, but I don't have that many. And I'm at the point now where, to me, silver, and I think where the price will eventually go. This isn't the most sought after, neither is the 40%. I understand that. At the end of the day, when silver prices go up, and I believe they will, it's still going to yield me a good return, I think. That being said, went to the LCS yesterday and picked up something to start off my challenge. 25 war nickels, okay? These are 35% silver. They're unloved. People don't love them, but here's the deal. 18 of these bad boys makes 1 troy ounce of fine silver. And I have 25. I pay $1 a piece for these, which means I'm getting silver. They're ugly. They're beat up. I wonder if I can find a decent one to show you the mint mark. Can you guys see that at all? I don't know. There's a mint mark above the Monticello. This one here, hold on, Constitutional Stacker is getting a little old here, guys. Okay, S. So this one came from San Francisco. There's 3 mint marks. There's San Francisco. There's P, I believe, for Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken, and D for the Denver. That is how you know you have a 35% silver war nickel that was made for 3 years. And the reason why they did that is during World War II, they wanted nickel more than silver to build tanks, or armor plating for tanks and trucks and things like that. So they did the silver to conserve the nickel usage. These bad boys are beat up. Okay, there's 25 in, which is a little more than a troy ounce, and doesn't weigh very much compared to this. And also, it looks like I got plenty more room. So, my LCS has been kind enough, thank you, Harry, to put me on a list. Well, the only name on the list. He's going to call me whenever he gets these in, which, usually I find he has between, most weeks. There are weeks where he has none, but a lot of weeks he has between 25 and 50 of them. And he asked me, he goes, do you want them all? I said, well, if you got 1,000 of them, probably not. If you've got, 20 or 50, call me and I'll come in. I'll take them off your hands once a week. And he says, yeah, that's perfect. That's about what I'll have usually. I said, perfect. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Paying 23, somewhere in the $23 an ounce mark, and then 18 through the LCS. What I do know is that I'm getting silver for less than 25 bucks an ounce, and I feel like between what I'm paying online and between what I'll acquire at the LCS, I'm probably going to be looking somewhere between 19 and 21 bucks an ounce. And though it's unloved, at the end of the day, it's still silver, and I feel like that's a win. So, again, just what I'm doing. It's not advice. Just trying to keep it, interesting. I have a good base of bullion, bars, coins, rounds. So at this point, I'm just doing something a little bit different. If I was starting off, I would probably focus more on the bars and the rounds right now, or the coins, certain coins like Cook Islands or something for a good premium. But I'm not in that position. I'm in the position where I can do different things because I have that base, and that's what I'm doing. So Constitutional Stacker coming at you. Like, subscribe, comment, let's interact. Check the community tab from time to time. I do like to use that feature to stay in touch with everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Constitutional Stacker coming at you. Keep stacking.